You can see me. Okay, now can you hear me? Here, yes. Okay, thanks, Chris. Hey, Marcus, Kevin, John, Juan, Mr. T, Vicky, Otis, Charlena, Elizabeth, Pastor Denise. Wow, we got a good amount of people here today. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. Woohoo, Nereda, Juan, the unit. Welcome, everybody. There's Terry, John PV. Welcome, my friend John PV. And LTD4. Welcome, everybody. Just running through the chat here. This is how you know it's a live broadcast here at 6:42 p.m. California time. It's a live broadcast. This is live video. It's an incredible live video feed. And I think Francine typed in there, if you're on Internet Explorer and you can't see the video, log out and go back in with Firefox or Google Chrome or Safari or any one of the other browsers, and you'll get a really great viewing experience. So how does the video look right now? Does it look pretty good? Here's Prime Love, Ron Bell. My friend Robert Hicken is here. Memo's there. Prime Love. Demetria. All right. Thanks, everybody. Yep. Okay, the video looks good. Awesome. Well, that's great. Okay, let's jump right in and get started. First thing I want to do is let everybody know, if you don't already know, look at your calendar, look at the day today. It's a perfect day to do a live webinar broadcast on the compensation plan because it's Wednesday. And Wednesday at the company has always been our favorite day of the week. And it's soon to be, if not already, your favorite day of the week. And here's what happens on Wednesdays. Every single Wednesday we have a weekly pay. W-E-E-K, okay, weekly pay, and we pay every single Wednesday, and that's been a routine of ours since October of 2002, okay, so it's our favorite day because what happens is, even if you get a $150 check or a $300 check or a $75 check, whatever it is, those Wednesday checks add up very quickly every single week, and what that does, it allows you to possibly quit your job if you're not happy with your job. It allows you to possibly go out to better restaurants if that's your goal. It'll help you help your neighbor out more than you could have with just your job income if that's your goal. Saving up those Wednesday checks can also help you buy your dream car if that's your goal. It can also help you move in and get a bigger mortgage at your dream house if that's your goal. It can also put your kids through school or a premier university or college if that's your goal. It can help you donate and help out your favorite ministry, your favorite charity, your church, your temple. It can help you do things above and beyond what you're normally used to, and that's called Wednesday payday. So we save up those Wednesday checks and we make freedom happen. And that's why the name here, Passport to Freedom, on the screen, because that's really what it's all about. It's a better option in this world for everybody, you know, and it gives people that are struggling with the economy or struggling with their situation a better way, and that's exactly what Wednesdays are all about. And so it's my favorite day of the week, and today's Wednesday, and guess what happened today? Not just everybody in the United States, but everybody in every single country that we are open in got paid. It's all the same, all around the world. It's a seamless pay that happens every single Wednesday. What I'm going to do real quick, there's Micah Curso, Richard Finney, Vicky Soto, Memo, Chris Sanella, Kevin Vaughn. I was just reading the chat box on who's there. I'm going to minimize the chat out, and then we're going to bring it back. Okay, and we'll bring it back here in just a little bit. But that's because I want you guys to all pay attention really to the slides that are going on. And again, if you can't see the slides or you can't see the video, you need to log out and come back in, not using Internet Explorer. Use Google Chrome, use Safari, use Firefox, use anything else, and you'll get a really good view of the video presentation, the live video feed that's happening right now around the world, as well as the PowerPoint slides. And so congratulations to everybody who got paid today, Wednesday, in the United States and around the world. I know that some people have totally changed their lives just from the Wednesday. And before we get into this, I'm going to share with you a couple of key aspects. Write this down, because these are important factors for you to understand. Number one, you don't have to explain the compensation plan the way I'm about to share it with you to a brand new guest or a brand new prospect or a brand new person listening in. This is not a presentation, okay? It's not a presentation, and it's not something that you want to share with somebody looking at the business, because it'll go way over their head. It'll blow them out of the water, and they don't understand any of it. Here's what people need to know when they're first looking at the business. They don't need to know how the compensation plan works. They just need to know that it does work, okay? And the way that they need to know that it does work is the testimonials. So if you just got your first check for $150 or $450, you are a testimonial, okay? If you've got a few weeks worth of checks and now it's in the thousands, you are a testimonial. And that's it. As long as we can point all around at different people with different backgrounds that have different success and are raising up and rising up through the comp plan, that's what you want to share. So remember this, you don't have to share how the comp plan works, you just have to share that it does work. And the way you do that is with testimonials. So what I'm about to share with you is a training, and it's just for your internal education on the compensation plan. So when you look at that check coming in on Wednesday, you kind of know how it got put together, how that check is there. And so make sure you understand that everything you're learning tonight, if you try and go out there and present this at a presentation, you're going to lose everybody. It's going to be like boom, 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 rocket scientist. And I can go back to when I first sat down at a network marketing presentation back in November of 1989. Yes, this year is going to be 24 years full time. And I can look back then and remember that when they showed the comp plan, I didn't understand any of it. All I remember was when they called it the testimonials and they had like 20 or 30 of them, I was blown away. I was like, wow, wow, wow. But when they started to draw out the comp plan, I didn't say wow. I didn't understand any of it. It didn't matter to me. And that's the prospect. That's what they're seeing. So this is just for you. So make sure you understand that. It's very, very helpful as you go out and build your business. Write this down also. Keep it simple and duplicatable. Okay, I've built some of the largest network marketing organizations in the entire world. Okay, and here's a little secret on how I did that. I kept everything simple and duplicatable. That's it. Kept everything simple and duplicatable, because then if the new person says, I think I can do this, you're going to win. If they say, I think I can do this, you're going to win. So keep everything simple, everything duplicatable. Here's what you need to know about this compensation plan as we get started, okay? This is the power of our compensation plan. You only need two. You only need two. And I'm going to go deeper into that, okay? But here's what I do want you to understand. There's other binaries out there. Binary compensation plan are built on the premise of building two teams. And they might say you need two, but you need two, except the strongest part of our compensation plan is we have something where you are lifetime qualified when you sponsor your two and they are active. Okay? So we don't have, you only need two, but, there's no buts here. You only need two, except, there's no excepts here. It's you only need two. It's a true, it's the most phenomenal compensation plan, because it's a true binary compensation plan that's equal for everybody. I can tell you this right now, with the sister company of 10, there's people that earn multi-millions per year, okay? Here's what they do. They've only sponsored two, okay, good people that are full-time in building a business, and they didn't have to do this much volume or sponsor this many people at that level to go up the next level, to go up the next level, to go up the next level. All they did is the same thing that the gentleman or lady that got started yesterday did, and that is sponsored two. If that's not waking you up, you really need to understand that, because other compensation plans do not work that way. Meaning that the big earners here and the brand new part-timers here have the exact same qualification. They've only done the exact same thing, no different. As you rise the ranks, you don't do anything different. That's phenomenal there. It's called lifetime qualified. We're truly lifetime qualified when you sponsor two. And so I really want you to focus on that, because the other companies that are binaries and this and that, you'll have the gotchas, you'll have the but, you'll have the except, or you get to Ruby, and in order to get to Pearl, you have to do something else. In order to get to Emerald, you have to do something else. And you leave money on the table, and you don't tap into it, and it just rolls up to the company. That doesn't happen here, okay? This compensation plan was created by representatives, by distributors, for distributors, okay? My wife and I, our background is being distributors for 24 years, and when we created the comp plan, we said, what would help our team win? If we were in the field, how could we build the fastest, largest organization for the part-timer to win, the full-timer to win, and the person that wants to earn baseball player income, they can do that too. So those are the highlights and the strength of our compensation plan. And I'll share with you some more other unique parts of it as we go along. But I just want you to understand those key points right there, because it's very important for you to understand that this is just not another network marketing company. It's not another binary compensation plan. It's so unique because it's the best chance for the average person in network marketing, in my opinion. Because here's the best part of what I'm talking about. None of it is Mel's idea or Mel's theory or Mel's just talking about it. Here's what we've done. We just celebrated our 11th birthday. So for 11 years, I can tell you this, okay? There's a bunch of people with this comp plan I'm about to show you, because we use the same basis of the comp plan with the sister company for 11 years, okay? We've just added some more juice and some more bonuses here with 10, which are very unique to 10. But the base of the comp plan that pays out, I'll tell you this, that we have a ton of people, a lot of people that earn $20,000 a year right now, okay, with the company. There's a bunch of people that earn $50,000 a year. Okay, now we're talking about giving people extra income and giving people some freedom in their life and some choices in their life. There's a bunch of people that earn $100,000 a year. There's a lot of people that earn $300,000 a year. There's a lot of people that earn $500,000 a year. There's lots of people that earn millions of dollars, $1 million a year and multi-million dollars a year already over the last 11 years. Okay, so here's what we do now. That's been going around the world, and everybody loves the comp plan because around the world they say, man, lifetime qualified, the company pays you, does not flush volume. Those are all the key points. Does not flush volume. As long as you're active, just stay on the product. You know, enjoy the product, get results, get testimonials on the product. Okay, and it's easy on these products. We've got beautiful products, incredible products. Stay on the products, right? And sponsor 2 people that do the exact same thing. And so when I say you only need 2, you only need 2. Now, if you've already found one person that's going from part-time to full-time very quickly, then you only need one other person that goes full-time. If you've got 2 full-timers, one on the left, one on the right, there you go. You're going to be having a good time. Let me tell you that. Okay, I'm going to move around through the slides here so you guys can understand some of this. Okay, the company, just so you know, backing the compensation plan, the software has been pushed on this every which direction for the last 11 years. I'm talking everything. That we've had slow growth, big growth, fast growth, slow, you know, every single way. People pushing it to the limits and maxing out the cycles. People doing like very little, and we bent it, broke it, twisted it, done whatever we could do over the last 11 years. And guess what it does? It pays every single Wednesday. It changes lives every single Wednesday. Nobody can dispute that. That's the biggest strength of our company is Wednesday payday today. Okay, and it's happened every single Wednesday for the last 11 years. It just happens. It's like brushing your teeth. It's a routine, right? And so it's because we have this software system and this team of experts that have built up this compensation structure to truly, okay, I don't have to be biased about this. You get out your pen, your pencil, you get out a piece of paper, and you do the math. It's the highest payout in the industry, no question about it. And it pays out the most, and we don't have any of the gotchas and the hoops and the barriers that all other compensation plans have. And it's because it's not built for the company to get all this success. It's built for the distributors to get all the success. Okay, because I'll tell you what, it wasn't started by a board of directors, a group of investors, a good idea to make millions. It was started by distributors for distributors, and that's the best part that you need to know about this and why it works and why it works so well. Back in 2002, people said it would never work that way, but here we are, 2013 going into 2014. It works great, and we get to use that comp plan engine to push the newest, soon-to-be trillion-dollar industry of health, wellness, and nutrition. Okay, so that a little bit of company, so you know that you've got the security in the comp plan. And for brand new guests listening in, I know that it's not a presentation, it's a training, and if it goes over your head, doesn't matter. As long as you get a good vibe that guess what? We're taking this company from small to big very quickly, and we're going to change people's lives and go from part-time to full-time to big-time very quickly, and you want to be a part of this wave over the next 24 to 36 months and position yourself, okay? Because I'll tell you what, we started with a handful of people with the sister company, a handful of people, and it grew to more people, and grew to more people, and grew to more people, and hundreds turned into thousands, thousands turns into hundreds of thousands, and I think there's just around 350,000 plus distributors around the world. But it all starts with, the beginning, and that's where you are with this new division of Team Effort International 10 and the opportunity. We've got the world's first, look at that slide, it's the world's first and only dual core double binary. Very cool. Dual core double binary, okay? And my friend says it's a mouthful, but he also says it's a pocketful, because it is. And the dual core double binary, I'll explain what dual core means here halfway through the training. But the dual core is very unique to our company. Nobody's ever done it before. We've got the first version of it, and it's phenomenal. Okay, there's 10 ways to get paid in our compensation plan. Why are they 10 ways? Because the name of the company is 10. Of course there's 10 ways. It's all about branding. I mean, everything we do. You know, if you look at our new video, winwith10.com, phenomenal. And so 10 ways to get paid. And these are the 10 ways listed here. Okay, you'll see the bottom two, those of you that have been with us for a few weeks or a couple of months or whatever, we've renamed a couple of the bonuses, the DLCQ at the bottom and the Road to 10-Star Executive Club at the bottom there on the 10 ways to get paid. So I'm going to fly through these 10 ways, and if you're taking notes or you're paying attention here, you'll really get a big picture in just a moment as we go through these. But I'm going to go through them very, very quickly. Okay, the first way is real simple. The product wholesale costs between $12 and $20 wholesale. $12, $15, $20 maximum as a wholesale product, okay? You get to retail it. Say your neighbor wants D3, which is phenomenal, and they need D3, and they're tired of taking those D pills, and they can't swallow those pills anymore, and it doesn't taste good, or their kids are on the sugary, chewable version of D3. Well, you've got something that's better for them, less expensive, more absorption, better quality that they can use with convenience, okay? And you can get it to them at retail from $25 to $35 for a month supply. That's a suggested retail on our products. Or you can get them the B Boost. Or you can get them the Super 10. Or our hottest flagship, Slim by 10, okay? You make it up to 40% profit, meaning that you purchase at $12 to $15 to $20, depending on which product it is. Roughly, these four products I think are about between $12 and $15 wholesale, and you get to retail them between $25 and $35. Simple concept. So if your buddy at work needs like 4 D3s for him and his family or whatever, you purchase wholesale, you can sell it for a retail profit. That's the first way to get paid. Thank you for helping putting together these slides, by the way, Mr. Robert Hicken. Appreciate that. Unlimited fast start bonuses, real simple. We have a couple of packages for you to get started. For the example of the slides, I'm going to share with you the diamond package because it's the package that gives you the most amount of product that you need to retail, and it also has the most amount of bonuses attached to it. And it's the best way to get started because it gives you enough inventory for you to use the product, your spouse to use the product, your kids to use the product, and for you to share the product with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and everybody. So every time somebody gets started on one of those diamond packages, okay, you earn a $50 retail fast start bonus. Now the fast start bonus, if you share this with 3 people, you're going to get 50, 50, 50. If you share this with 5 people this week, you get 50 times 5. You get 250 bucks. If you share it with 10 people, it's unlimited. You can share this with as many people as you like, and it'll never go away. You'll keep earning that $50 just by sharing the package. They get on the products, and that's on the diamond package, okay? If you don't know what the diamond package is yet, just go to the enrollment page, and you'll see the diamond package. The next bonus is Team Builder bonus. Anytime anybody that you shared the package with, let's say you sponsored, remember we said 2 people, and they got on the diamond package, as they start to share the products with individuals and sponsor other individuals with products, every time another diamond package moves, okay, or any package for that matter, you'll pick up $25 as long as you're a team builder. Now, what does it mean to get team builder, okay? When you first join, the first 2 ways to get paid, you are getting paid on personal efforts, okay? And you can't create wealth by getting paid on personal effort. J. Paul Getty, the first billionaire in the United States, said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of my efforts, okay? And he was the first billionaire, so he knew what he was talking about. And what he means by that is you want to get paid on a team effort, thus the name of the company, the group's efforts, right? And so when you get paid on a team effort, you've opened the door to create wealth. Why I like the team builder position, you simply have to get started on the products, sponsor 2 individuals on product, one on your left side of the team and one on the right side of the team, and you become a team builder. This opens the door to wealth. It opens the door to wealth because now it allows you to get paid on a group effort rather than an individual effort. See, the first 2 ways to get paid, whether it's retailing the products or just sharing the packages, that's only a personal effort. When you become a team builder by sponsoring 2, now you're going to get paid on a team effort, which is the mechanics of wealth, which opens the door to wealth. Now, what happens is when you sponsor your 2, in this scenario, if you look at the slide, you sponsor Ben and Mary. When Ben goes out there and shares this with Joe, you pick up $25. When Joe shares this with Peter, you pick up another $25. It keeps on going as deep as you want. Very powerful, as deep as you want, as long as you're a team builder. But what happens is the next person that becomes team builder in your organization, they start to pick up the bonuses underneath them. Okay? So in this example, if you look at the slide, once Ben becomes team builder, then all the team underneath him, the new people coming in, he'll pick up the bonuses. But until he's team builder, guess who gets the bonuses? You do. So what you want to do is you want to encourage your teammates, okay, the first thing you want to do, so you don't lose any team builder bonuses, sponsor 2. Then you won't lose any team builder bonuses. Otherwise, the bonuses go upline to the next team builder. Okay? Executive bonus. Now, once you share this with 2 individuals, here's what you can teach them to do. And here's how I know you can teach them to do this, because you just did it. Teach them to sponsor 2. Simple. Okay? So if you teach Ben to sponsor 2, he's going to say, well, how do I sponsor 2? Well, you share with him how you did it. You sponsored Mary and Ben, right? So you know how to do it. So once you teach 2 to reach 2, you become an executive. You go rank advance from team builder to executive. When you become executive, we pay you a one-time $100 bonus. Okay? So they say, congratulations, Mary. You became an executive. You moved from team builder to executive. Now we're going to give you a $100 bonus. This is because you've taught your team how to become team builders. You've taught them how to open the door to wealth by becoming a team builder. So when you teach 2 people to become a team builder, you become an executive. Now, you earn a $100 bonus. Now, in addition to that, right now, until November 20th, look at the configuration. Teach 2 to reach 2. We're also going to give you an iPad mini in addition to the bonuses, okay? How powerful is that? We had a bunch of people at 10 University this last weekend on stage from the founders of the company, from the corporate team, were receiving their iPad mini. You'll see all the pictures. They're coming out. We have a photo gallery coming out. It was fantastic to reward everybody during pre-launch, only during pre-launch, to get an extra bonus in addition to the executive bonus. So you get the executive bonus, but you also get the iPad mini bonus if you can do it between now and November 20th. Okay, the next bonus is as your team starts to duplicate. Remember I said keep everything simple and duplicatable. Don't complicate anything. As they start to duplicate and they share their team to do sponsor 2, sponsor 2, sponsor 2, okay? Well, as that starts to happen, every time the computer, the software, okay, it calculates it daily and it closes it a weekly, okay, Wednesday at midnight. So tonight at midnight closes the weekly cycle. And so what it does, it calculates how many times 2 and 4 it came into your team, okay? And so in binaries, it's known as a long leg and a short leg and so on and so on. So as long as you see 2 new packages and 4 new packages in your team, it'll kick out a $100 bonus, okay? Now, what if it's 5 and 3? Well, guess what? It carries over. It does not flush, okay? It's a full banking, volume banking bonus here. And so it's really cool. The binary, it carries it over. So guess what? You'll get paid on the 4 and 2. But since you had a little bit extra, you had 5 and 3, that'll start for your next week. So you'll already start with an extra product sale on each side for the next week. So then it becomes easier to get your 2 and 4 because it always carries forward. It always carries forward. You don't lose the sale. As long as you're active and you keep your 2 people active, you'll never lose the banking of volume. You'll always bank volume. So just stay on the product, get results, get customers, share the product, and teach your 2 people to do the same thing. So if everybody's got customers and everybody's using the product, everybody's active, and the volume fully banks for a lifetime. for a lifetime. I mean, you can talk to some people with our sister company. They've been involved 6, 7, 8 years. They've got millions of dollars in banked volume because it banks forever. They're never going to lose it. It's amazing, okay? And so this cycle continues to happen, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, up to 33 times per day, okay, which is $5,000 a day or $35,000 a week. And I'm happy to say that we've had many people that have maxed it out at that level, and it's a fun thing to do. And this is how the compensation plan is programmed, that's the most that it can do on a weekly basis is 33 cycles per day. And it happens. I mean, there's some people right now, last week they cycled, 24 times or 12 times or 16 or 19 times or 31 times. I mean, that's just how it happens when you have teamwork, because it's not your efforts. Remember that, okay? I mean, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to say it's easy, because you got to work really hard to find 2 good people that want to go full time. But you help them earn a part-time income and you can raise them up to full time. But I can tell you this, is that I don't know a simpler way in the United States of America, okay, to earn substantial income. And I'm talking about big income, big enough to quit your job, big enough to earn what you have to earn at a franchise that you put in hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a Subway sandwich franchise or a 7-Eleven franchise or a McDonald's franchise or your own business or your own restaurant. You don't have to do any of that here, and you can earn much more than that. And it's because it's not just your effort, it's the team's effort. But if you keep it simple, you come to all the trainings, you focus your team on keeping it simple, and you help people raise up their part-time income to full-time income, you only need 2 full-timers. And I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over again. I just came back from Dubai, India, and the Philippines in the last 90 days. Life-changing how individuals that were earning $800 a month at their job are making now $8,000 a month at this company, okay? And there are people that were earning, $50,000 a year at their successful corporate jobs that are now earning $350,000 a year, and they're, haven't been in that long. It's just amazing, okay? And it all happens because this weekly team cycle bonus, it's the team's effort as it's duplicating. And remember, as it grows, you can't control it, okay? Once people start to really run with the ball, it's something which it starts to create this automatic residual passive income effect. Yes, I'm human, and I'm going to take a little water sip here. And it's a live video broadcast. Okay, the check matching bonus. For every cycle that we pay $100, we actually match it with a check up to 50% of that. So you actually, instead of $100 a cycle, which is what mathematically is correct in this type of binary, okay, with binary compensation plans at this volume amount, it's supposed to only pay $100 a cycle, okay, but we've pushed the limit. That's why this is the highest paying comp plan in the industry, period. Anybody can dispute that. In fact, what I'm going to do probably next month is put out a bounty out there. And I'll figure out a dollar amount, maybe it'll be $10,000 for anybody to even come close to showing me a compensation plan that is this generous. It's just not out there. Because they can't be. They have too much overhead. They have to pay back their investors. They have their board of directors. They have all this junk and all these corporate this and corporate guys and all that. We don't have any of that, okay? We keep it really distributor focused, because that's really where the money should be, because you can't build any network without leadership, without distributors. That's the best part of any company, and I recognize that because I've been a top 1% earner as a distributor, and my team has been one of the largest teams in the network marketing industry, so I know where the money should be, and it shouldn't be in the big buildings and the fancy titles of all the corporate executives. It should be right here, and that's where this extra 50% bonus is, okay? It's up to 50%. It's a check matching bonus, and it's phenomenal. And that's how we get the income up there very quickly and very large with this type of compensation plan. Other companies, they can't afford to pay that extra 50% bonus on every cycle. Okay, so if you look at what we've been through so far, teaching 2 to reach 2, creating your very first cycle, okay, and all the bonuses that you earn in between, the team builder bonuses, those $25 ones that added up, your executive bonus and everything else, okay? Usually, most people, I'd say 95% of individuals, that once they get their first cycle, okay? Remember, you're going to cycle, hundreds of times. You're going to cycle, 15 times a day, 20 times a day. But your first cycle, okay, which starts it all, you're going to earn a $450 check. And so most people, when they get that first cycle and that first check of $450, I love it because it gets people's attention. So now their spouse says, huh, that's pretty good. Let's go out to dinner, right? Or their neighbor says, really? That thing's working? Those sprays are working. You got a $450 check. That's what's exciting on the front end, because I know that what gets people attention, what motivates individuals is a check. Once you get that check in the mail, it's amazing what it can do. And so we've put it very strong. So rather than your first cycle being $100, $150, with all the bonuses attached, it's $450. And that's just where it starts. Okay, that's getting everybody's attention. Okay, what I'm going to do is, before we get into the monthly binary, what I'm going to do is, hold on, I'm getting situated, guys. We're going to take a small video break, and I'll open up the chat box here for a minute, but I want you guys to kind of see what's been happening around the world. You're going to see, an event we did, giant checks on stage, pretty phenomenal. But if you can see that, what we do overseas with this compensation plan, and now we're about to do it in the United States, it's going to be quite exciting. And I'll tell you what, we just had a training, 10 University, and lots of recognition, and people earning part-time incomes that are going to soon turn into very, very big-time income. It's going to be phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm playing around with these buttons here trying to find this because I want to show it to you, is I'm going to show you just a quick video while we do a 2-minute break here while I get some more water here, and I'm gonna open up the chat box so we can say hello to a few more people. So this is the first part of the comp plan we just shared with you. The first part was, okay, the whole front end. But remember the name of the comp plan? Dual core. So now we got a second back end, which is going to blow your socks off because it creates residual income. Residual income is the best form of income, okay? It's unbelievable. Remember this. To get rich, R-I-C-H, that's residual income. That's the acronym. Residual income is rich. Residual income creates happiness. I love that because it truly does create happiness, okay? When you can have that passive income, when you work really hard and you enjoy the fruits of your labor, months later, years later, decades later, and that's really what it's all about. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Okay, I think I'm back. Can you hear me now? Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started again, but I'm going to check back with you in a few minutes, make sure that we're all hearing each other clearly. Okay, so let's talk about the second half of the compensation plan. I know I'm acting like a teacher. People aren't used to me being like this. They're like, well, you sound so methodical, because it's very important. I want you to really understand the magnitude of this compensation plan. So I'm going through it slowly and step by step. Again, this is not a presentation, but I want you guys to understand the vision of everything here. Okay, we're in pre-launch. This is the beginning. Just like we pre-launched the sister division that's had huge success around the world, we're pre-launching this division right now. The official launch is coming up in Las Vegas, and it's going to be phenomenal, okay? And this is history in the making right now. We've got something that does not have any competition, okay? We're leading We're leading right now with this product here that most companies are not. Most companies are not. And so it's really cool because we have something that's phenomenal that drives this compensation plan. Now, the second half of this compensation plan, you'll really understand the power of this product and what it's going to do to boost your income through this compensation plan. Because what's going to happen is right now, very few people know about Slim by 10. Very few people know about the D power, right? The power of these products, the convenience of these products, the uniqueness of these products, you know, how they taste and everything else. So guess what's going to happen? There's companies right now. There's a company down the street called Shaklee Vitamins. You might have heard of them. Super successful, great company. They sell these vitamin pills, and they're you know, been around a long, long time. So they do over 500 million a year. They're like really huge and awesome, right? Okay, we have just a different product, a different delivery system. Okay, it's a whole different concept and idea that I think the world is ready for in 2013 and going into 2014. And what we're talking about here is a $600 billion health, wellness, nutrition industry, which is something cool, something that people want to talk about, that they want to take, that's convenient, that's fun. And if you can penetrate a $1 trillion industry with that, as a business person, you've got a huge, huge opportunity in front of you. And that's where this comp plan fits in. And so the second half of this comp plan, you'll really see what the product is going to do for it, more than any other product I can think of. More than a juice bottle. There's great juice bottles out there. More than a shake. There's great shakes out there. I'm telling you right now, with these 4 products, can drive this compensation plan better than any other product that I can think of out there. And that's really why we wanted to bring it out on our 10-year anniversary and name the company 10 and bring out something so cool and so awesome and so results oriented. So let's fly through this. The way that you want to understand the monthly binary compensation plan, you don't need to understand it. Here's what I mean by that is, imagine this. This is the compensation plan that I just explained, the weekly binary, okay? Right behind it, mirrored, is a copy of that binary, okay? Just right behind it, okay? And now what that is the dual core side of it. Now here's a question I have to ask you, okay? There's 2 binaries running at the same time, and you're going to get paid on 2 different binary compensation plans. That's how powerful this is. But do you have to sponsor 2 new people and get qualified for the second binary? The answer is no. Do you have to do anything different than what you're doing with the first binary? The answer is no. Do you have to think about it and figure it out? The answer is no. All you have to do is build the first binary, and you'll automatically get paid on the second binary. The second binary is based upon the monthly consumption of the products. So when people run out of the D3, okay, great product, when this gets empty and they've got results and you've got results, it has to be reordered. And that's called consumable product residual income for individuals that promote this in a network. Okay, so what happens is now is, if you imagine this, that second binary, everyone's consuming the product, is paying you automatically whether you like it or not. You don't have to qualify for it. You don't have to think about it. It's just in your back office paying you. But here's how the mathematics of it works. On the basic package, you get 1 point. When you order 4 of these tubes, you get 1 point. When you order our 10-pack, where you get 2 free tubes, okay, that's a 10-pack. That is 10 of these tubes, and you get 2 points. Okay. Now, how many points do you need to create a $25 cycle? You need 6 points on one side and 3 points on the other. So in this diagram, it's not 3 people or 6 people. If you look at it in the diagram, it's only 3 people and 2 people. Why is that? Because sorry, I had to click on something. It needed more time. I'm going overtime. Sorry. But what I was going to say is that if you look at the diagram, it's only 5 individuals, but it equals the 9 points because some of them are 2 points, some of them are 1 point. Remember, it's a 2-point package or the 1-point package. So as soon as there's 2-point orders or 1-point orders and it adds up to 6 and 3, you'll create a $25 cycle. Okay, if you go through this next slide and read it quickly, all you need to understand is you get $25 for every 3 and 6 points, and it goes all the way up to $150,000 a month. Okay, that's where it maxes out. Okay, pay close attention to this. And again, all this stuff that I'm sharing with you is for your knowledge, not for your prospects' knowledge. This is just what you see in your back office and you know how you're getting paid. Imagine this. Someday, somehow, okay, you have 100 cycles, 100 cycles on in your team, okay? And this is basically 300 points, 300 points on your short side of the two, okay? And if everybody's on a 2-point order, that's about 150 people. So if you can imagine 150 in your short leg, so 150 people in your group, you're going to earn $30,000 a year. Now let me tell you what, the average American income in the United States is about $31,000 a year. So you're earning what most people earn at their jobs when you just have 150 people on your team, on your short leg, with a 2-point order. Okay, it doesn't get any simpler than that. Now, do you have to try and create that? No, you just build your weekly binary and it creates itself. But someday, somehow, when it hits 150 people on a 2-point order, okay, it's a $30,000 a year income to you. That's phenomenal. Now, if you teach each of those 150 people to just get one customer, if you do the points, you only need 75 people on your team to earn $30,000 a year. This is what I meant by the highest paying comp. I don't know any company out there that says, okay, 75 people on your team and $30,000 a year. Okay, it's not out there. Now, if you look down the slide here, and if you imagine someday, somehow, 1,000 cycles, okay, which is about 3,000 points on your short leg, okay, and 3,000 points equals about 1,500 people in your group. 1,500 people in your group on a 2-point order, okay? Not building this today and tomorrow, but next month, next month, next month. Let's say it takes you 6 months or 7 months or 8 months to create, 1,500 people on the team. 2 who get 2, who get 2, who get 2. It goes very quickly. Guess what's going to happen? $300,000 a year. This is in addition to the entire comp plan that I showed you earlier, okay, the $35,000 a week. This is in addition to that. $300,000 a year. Now I can tell you this, in most of the premier neighborhoods, this is what, the highest income level people earn. The brain surgeons, the big attorneys, the big accountants. I mean, that's big money. You're at the peak of your community at $300,000 a year, I can tell you that. And what did you have to do? Put together a team of 1,500 people on a 2-point auto ship. Now, what if they each had a customer, one customer, okay? Now you only need 750 people. 750 people in your team, and you're earning $300,000 a year. This is why this is mind-boggling, okay? I won't go any further than this, but if you do the math and you do the numbers tonight, you won't be able to sleep. Just multiply 2 points and calculate those $25 cycles. This maxes out at $150,000 a month or $1.8 million a year. So if you're interested in that, that's in addition to your weekly income, which is another $1.8 million. So you're talking about $4 million on your position there, which is a very healthy income. Let me tell you that. It's a pretty unbelievable. That's the baseball player income right there. Okay. I know this is a long broadcast, but I'll tell you what, you won't be able to forget this broadcast. You'll say that, Mel just methodically went through it like a teacher, and this is a class, and this is great. The 9th way to get paid out, or 10 ways to get paid, is to be part of the LCQ. Now, those of you that got an email, and there'll be more emails going out, you saw some pictures of a beautiful red Mercedes of my friend Precy and a beautiful blue BMW 750 of my friend Memo. These are LCQ bonuses, okay? This is the premier car bonus. And really simply, all you need is 50 points on your short leg, okay? Or 25 people on a 2-point auto ship, or 12 people if they've got a customer each. It's simple as that. It's the easiest car program in the entire industry, and it's already happening. I think we have 7 or 8 qualifiers. 2 of them have already picked up their cars. We had another new qualifier here this last week, so it's just growing. We opened up, outside of the United States, we just opened up the country of Dubai. They had 4 qualifiers their first month, so they're just like pumping this bonus really, really strong. You'll see some more company emails and pictures on some of those individuals. We've renamed the next bonus, and that's also part of number 9 because it's part of the Lifestyle Club, is the DCQ, the DLCQ, the Lifestyle Club with a diamond in front of it, okay? This is the Elite Car Bonus Program with up to $1,200 a month. It also includes a dream trip, and all you need is 100 points. And that could be 50 people on a 2-point auto ship, or 25 people if everybody has a customer each, or even less than that if you teach everybody to have 2 or 3 customers. Our 10th way to get paid finally, and then I want to make some special announcements, is our road to 10-star, okay? When you're a 1-star, you're at $2,000 a week. A 2-star, you're at $5,000 a week. A 5-star is when you're earning $10,000 every week, and that's how many cycles you need on the right-hand side there. And 10-star, this is the road to 10-star, it's a $25,000 per week income that you're earning at those levels. Now, I'm going to make some announcements that we made for the 2-star level and the 5-star level in just a moment, but I can tell you this, on the 10-star level, which we've given out, you saw the video there, we had 2 10-stars on that video that I just showed you earlier, and what we did is we didn't pay those people their $25,000 for the week. Actually, we paid them $50,000 instead, okay, because we give you a double bonus. When you get to $25,000 a week, you get a double bonus, and you earn $50,000 that week instead of $25,000. So it's a phenomenal bonus. And so I'll wrap up with a couple of announcements here. But understand that our 10 stars around the world with our sister company, it didn't happen their first year. I mean, well, I think there's 1 or 2 that maybe, but for the most part, it takes a couple of years to build up to that type of income. But that's a reality, and it's exciting because we pay those double bonuses at that level. This is just a slide of some of the packages to choose from that we just talked about. And you'll see where there's 1 point on the auto ships and then there's 2 points on the diamond package auto ship that we just talked about. All right, Las Vegas, one of the announcements. That is our launch. So we have about 90 days to build up this comp plan with everybody from pre-launch to launch, and to get people to go quickly from part-time to full-time incomes. So book it right now, February 8th. It's at the Palms Hotel. Here's what drives the comp plan. This slide is very cool. This is what you need in a network marketing company as far as products go. You need something unique, which is not a me too. You need something convenient, where everybody can use it and have it right at their, in their pocket, real easy and everything else. Fun and cool. It's an entirely new delivery system. We can go on and on. I'll let the doctors do that on all the absorbability and all the uniqueness and the absorbability and everything else with our product. Conversational, so fun to talk about because people say, okay, I can see the potential of this. I can see why it's more effective for me as a product, and it tastes great and everything else. So winwithden.com, it's real easy, okay, to do the presentation now. We've got all kinds of cool PowerPoints coming out and stuff like that, but we've got this sizzle movie. It just opens up the conversation. When you have meetings at your home or at your office or at events, you want to play the winwith10.com sizzle movie. So if you haven't seen it yet, go to winwith10.com. We also have the movie in Spanish. So for anybody who's Spanish speaking, who's a prospect of yours or a guest of yours, or if you're Spanish speaking, you want to see the movie in Spanish, it's winwith10.com/Spanish. We also have a new sizzle call number. All you have to do to push this compensation plan is get people to show them the product, show them the movie, get them on the sizzle call, and introduce them to your teammates. iPad mini is going on till the 20th. Congratulations to everybody that received an iPad mini over the weekend. It was phenomenal. You'll see all the pictures coming out on that. $1,000 bonus. All you have to do is teach 2 people to get an iPad mini. And how do you get an iPad mini? Teach 2 to reach 2. Teach 2 to sponsor 2 on a product package, you get an iPad mini. You teach 2 people to get an iPad mini, you will get your iPad mini and $1,000 over and above the compensation plan. Okay, this was the one of the announcements. Okay, the 2-star position now. If the 2-star trip is to Cancun in Mexico at the JW Marriott. Okay, and so you want to set your goals to be a part of the 2-star trip. So get the position of 2-star, and not only you've got the income level, but you're also going to get a special training and a special leadership incentive trip at the Cancun JW Marriott. 5-star. Hit the level of 5-star. We're going to go to the Grand Wailea and Maui. This resort is unbelievable. We were just there a few weeks ago for our anniversary, and I'll tell you what, it's someplace special, and we want to take all the 5-stars there to the 5-star Grand Wailea trip. It's going to be phenomenal. Those are some of the new announcements also that came out over the weekend. Las Vegas, we have another file like that. It's at the Palms Hotel, by the way, and there'll be more details. There's already some things on the website about the Palms Hotel if you go to the website. And by the way, if you've gone to the website, there's a counter on there that shows the countdown from 90 days to the Las Vegas event. So go to our company website, teameffortnetwork.biz, and you will see the counter on there that has a 90-day countdown. You want to plan your 90 days to the conference, to the convention, to the launch of the company. Set your goals now to be team builder, executive, 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, and even get, not besides the trips, our new 6-figure ring. I mean, it's beautiful. This is a Super Bowl ring. Okay, it's phenomenal, and it's the 6-figure ring is going to be given out to the individuals that earn a rolling 6 figures from the time you start your business to as soon as you hit 6 figures, you get presented the new 6-figure ring. That's going to be a lot of fun to give out that recognition. We renamed the DCQ, and now it's called DLCQ, Lifestyle Club Qualified. At the Diamond level, it's a $1,200 car payment, so let the company pay for your car. Now, everybody that gets on the DLCQ, okay, remember it's only 100 points on your short leg to get on the Diamond Club. Not only do you get the car bonuses and all the recognition and the trips and everything else, you also get to be part of a specific Diamond Club incentive cruise. Okay, the Diamond Club cruise, and right now it's set for August 2014. There's information going out on it. There was a company email that went on it tonight, so check your emails on that. But the Diamond trip, you have between now and I believe May to qualify for the August 2014 Diamond trip. And there's going to be lots of people because you only need 100 points to go on this. And so we want you to shoot for it and be a part of the Diamond Club and be on the Diamond trip with everybody. All right, the special promotion till November 20th. I can't push it hard enough. It's on all these slides, so you want to be part of it. The iPad mini bonus and the $1,000 on top of everything. It's a pre-launch bonus, so we want you to go for it. And that wraps up the training for tonight. I'm going to open up the box here of the text box here so we can say good night to each other. But I want to tell you this, is that, there's a lot of things happening right now, and it's very, very exciting as we go from a small company to a large company with 10 and change a lot of people's lives. It's going to be a fun road, and we encourage everybody to go out there, make a difference, do the right thing. Share the products, use the products, get your testimonial, get your customers on testimonials, and build the income and go for financial freedom. That's what this is all about. Earn freedom for you, your family, and your community. Go for financial freedom. Mel Gill, CEO. I'll play a couple of videos as we tap off, and everybody have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye for now.